Hey everybody, what's up? It's Stephanie Stallworth. I'm your ATL traffic lady, but I'm also the founder and CEO of the Flow television streaming platform. Yep, we're a brand new streaming app. So you can check us out. We're on Roku, we're on Fire TV, that's your Fire Stick. We're on Apple TV devices. We have our own the Flow iOS app. We have the Flow Android app, and we're available for you, all content creators, churches, creatives, you're a course creator, you're a coach, anything out there that you have content you want to get it out to a brand new set of eyes out here on the Flow. So we're on some of the platforms you may not be on yet. Most people are on IG, they're on Facebook, they're on the Twitter, they're on the Snapchat maybe still a little bit, right? And the TikTok and all of those things. Twitch, we know about all of those. But are you on Roku? A lot of people have those in their home that don't do YouTube and Facebook, right? Are you on Fire Stick, Fire TV? We've got a Fire TV app called The Flow. We got an Apple TV app called The Flow. We have an iOS app called The Flow, and we have an Android app called The Flow. So that's 5 other platforms that you may not be on yet. I need you to think about this and consider how you could fit your content here with us into the Flow. We've got a lot going on, new content being added every single week. So this is the Flow on the Flow. So, every week I come and let you know who's new, what's what, and what's happening in the Flow. So we have a lot going on for you this week. I want to give you a little teaser about a new platinum program we have coming up. It's going to be a platinum level membership with the Flow for maybe, let's say you're a big church and you are just on IG, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube or wherever, right? Wherever you might stream. But you would rather have your own channel. Why not have your own branded channel right here on the Flow streaming platform? We have audio and we have video. You can have your 24-hour content wheel of just your content. So-and-so church channel on the Flow. 24 hours of your content. You guys in this pandemic have been creating so much great content, and it's just here and there, it's on your YouTube, and people got to go all over the place. Have them come just to one place. Have them come right here in the Flow and watch your branded channel on the Flow streaming platform. So I'm talking to all my pastors out there. I'm talking to all my coaches. I'm talking to all of my content creators, course creators, all of you guys that have content that you want to get out there. You can do it. You can even do some behind a paywall. Make a pay-per-view event for you. Let's say you have content that you want people to access by paying you for it. They can do it behind the pay-per-view paywall. So this is a big platform. We're starting out with a little video on demand, little audio on demand and all that stuff, but we are capable of everything that the major platforms are capable of. We're the same thing. So if you think of Hulu, who has Hulu? I got Hulu, I got all those things. Over the pandemic, we got all of them, right? So Sling, Hulu, everybody. So, if you think of Hulu, and then who's on Hulu? All your favorite stations are on Hulu, and your favorite networks are on Hulu, right? They all have a channel on Hulu. So same as Hulu is the Flow. We're the same thing. We're a streaming platform. We house the content. So if there's a channel on Hulu, like a Bravo or, whoever else is on the Hulu, your local channels, right? They have their 24 hours worth of stuff on their own channel. Same thing on the Flow. Will be the Flow as a streaming platform, and you in our Platinum program can have your own branded channel, okay? Your own channel. Such and such a church channel on the Flow streaming platform. It's just only your content on your own channel. Okay, we got a lot of channels on the Flow that we can expand you into. So that is something that we're working on. We'll be rolling that out as we head closer to the brand new year. But yes, if you are thinking about it, you're like, I kind of like where we are, but we're kind of saturated on the YouTube. We're kind of saturated. We're not really getting more eyes. Why not just have one place for everybody to go? They all come to one place. They come right to your channel on the Flow streaming app. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for some folks that want to partner up and get on the Platinum program and have your own 24-hour content wheel of just your stuff. So it won't be other people's stuff mixed in. It won't be, they got to flip through. They can just come right to your channel and you're good. Okay. So that's something that's coming up. New Platinum plan for your own branded channel on the Flow streaming platform. Again, it's your own 24-hour channel with just your content. It's great for churches. It's great for any other content creator. So you're a comedian, you got a whole bunch of stuff on there. You got other people that are coming into your programming lineup. You got that. I mean, people have been building content this whole pandemic. You have so much stuff and it's kind of here and there and people got to scroll through your timeline. No need for that. Get on the platinum plan. You make the investment to get on that. It will pay off because everything will be funneled right to just one place. And that's kind of what you want because, I'm like looking over here for this, looking over here for that. Oh, where are they streaming today? Nobody wants to do that. That's too much searching. Like, oh, forget it. We'll find somebody we can find. But here you can say, come to the Flow. Here's our channel on the Flow. You don't have to search. It's here. And here's our program schedule. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your channel, your programs. And that is what's coming up for us. It's very exciting in the Flow as we head toward the new year. We're rolling out. Again, remember, the Platinum Plan. We're looking for you if you're ready to make that investment and get in the Platinum Plan. And let's say you're just starting out as a content creator and you just want to get some video on demand stuff up there. You got a bunch of stuff you want to put on there and house it under one thing under your name. We can do that for you as well. And we have audio on demand as well. So let's say you're a podcaster who doesn't have a video podcast, but you have an audio podcast. So nothing wrong with that. We got a whole set of audio channels available. 10 live stream audio channels, 10 on-demand audio channels, right? Same for the video. 10 live stream video channels, 10 live stream audio channels, 10 live stream everything, right? So we're looking at, video on demand, audio on demand. We're looking at scheduled time on our 24-hour wheel of a timeline, time up. Let's say you have a show. I do a show called The Flow, and it is on another streaming platform. It's on Preach the Word Worldwide Network. Shouts out to them. They really did hold me down during the pandemic. Love you guys at Preach the Word. Got to check them out, download them as well. Preach the Word Worldwide Network Television, PTW, WNTV.com. So check them out. But my show on Preach the Word is on Monday mornings at 6:30 a.m. So every Monday, 6:30 a.m., you can catch The Flow on Preach the Word Worldwide Network. That's my time slot, right? So let's say you want a time slot. You have a show you want to air once a week. You have a show you want to air 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. You have a show you want to air every Sunday. Your church service, you want to air it every Sunday at the same time. You can purchase that time slot and be on our 24-hour wheel, be on a regular schedule. This is your slot. It's like every Monday, 6:30. Check out Preach the Word Worldwide Network. Check out my show called The Flow, 6:30 Monday morning. So whatever you want, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You want to be on in the middle of the night. You want to be on in the middle of the day. You want to be on in the evening. We have time slots available on our scheduled programming. So that's separate from the video on demand and the audio on demand. Those are housed content that just sit there. Just like if you look at Netflix, and those are all on demand. You can watch whatever you want when you want to. And then if you're on Hulu and you watch the live channels, they're on when they're scheduled, right? So we have the on-demand audio, the on-demand video, and then we have the live stream, scheduled programming at a scheduled time, all right? So there's a lot of options for you, depending on who you are and what kind of information that you're looking for and the way that you want to present yourself. And no one's too small and no one's too big. This is a huge platform, I promise you. We're only scratching the surface of what we can do. We're going to grow into this so crazy. God's been so good to us to allow us to get here and to do this. I cannot wait to what's going to be happening in 2022 here in the Flow. So you want to get in on the ground floor. I got some, what I'm going to call them, the launch prices, launch special prices. Okay, launch special prices between now and the end of the year. So now through 12/31/21, 11:59 p.m., there are some launch specials, super discounts on the pricing, okay? After that, January 1, prices will go up. So what I want you to do, if you're even thinking about it, is get in there on the launch specials. Get in on the launch specials, use the coupon code LAUNCH, do all the things that you need to do just to get the discounts. Get in, get the discounts, and get the discounted rate. So there are a lot of ways that you can really get your content in one place. Like, you don't have to be all over everywhere. Those places will be there, and you can still put your content there. But also, if you just want to focus some people to find something, send them right to your place on the Flow, whether it's your video on demand spot, whether it's your audio on demand spot, whether it's your live stream spot, whether it is your pay-per-view slot, whatever it is. Again, we have everything that you're going to need in a television network, in an audio network, podcasting network, live streaming, all of those things. So we have a lot going on. One thing I want to tell you, I come in here on a Sunday and I let you know what's going on for the week. I know I can't think, but I don't care. What's going on for the week, right? We got somebody new coming on this week too. Guess what? It is, I want to say congratulations to Sean Garvey, who is now officially a work-for-hire screenwriter. He's a radio producer. He's an on-air personality. He's a podcaster. He is founder and owner of Podcast FM, Reach One Communications. Sean Garvey. He's on weekday morning 6 to 10, out on the Reach One Network, on 101.5 FM, Thinking Out Loud, and now he's on the flow. Hey, Sean. Welcome aboard. All you and your whole team at Beat Break Radio. Can't wait to get your stuff on. So he'll be coming on this week. So we'll see him added to the Flow platform. Don't you want to be on the Flow platform? Well, I'll be announcing you by next Sunday. You can get in there right away and you can be on right away, okay? You don't have a long wait time to get you on the air or anything like that. So there's a lot to do here in the Flow. But I want to welcome Sean Garvey and his team, Beat Break Radio, Reach One Communications, all of that. So we're looking for you guys there. Podcast FM, that's his other part of his. He's been working on this for a long time. He's really been growing and doing some things. Got some syndication going, and now he's in the Flow. So I mean, hey, it's Sean Garvey week. What's up? Congratulations, Sean Garvey, on all the great stuff that you have been achieving. So bravo to you. Give you kudos for that. All right, so thank you, Sean, coming on as we head into the Flow this week. Also on the Flow Faith channel, we still got Pastor Tony. He's in from Vineland, New Jersey. Just got some new content in. We're going to be looking for some more pastors coming on for you real soon. Things Not Seen Productions. Shout out to you guys. They have some great stuff on the Flow Faith channel. They have some great stuff on the Flow Fitness channel. They have some great stuff on the Flow Films channel. They're a whole production company. Are you a production company? Come on, I got space for you. So you need a place to house your content. Maybe you didn't get the deal you wanted to get yet, right? Maybe you're not quite where you want to be and everything's not quite lined up yet. Come on over to the Flow. You can be on tomorrow. I mean, really, it's just ready for you. Okay, we are a new streaming platform that will house your content. We got the Flow Films channel for all of you filmmakers or anyone who's got episodic TV. We have the sitcom on there. It's on the Flow Funny channel. It's from Lamont Farrell, and it's called You're Joking, Right? I was going to say, You're Joking, Right? Yeah, so that's an episodic thing. It's a sitcom. So Lamont Farrell, Mark Alexander, they worked on that in LA. And, Lamont, he's a famous guy. I mean, he's been on The Office. He's written for The Office. He's written for Tyler Perry. He's written for all kinds of programs and shows and still does. He's teaching in LA, all the sitcom writing. He's got his own sitcom writing class that's online. I mean, there's a lot out there that he's doing, and he's also here in the Flow. So come on here and join us in the Flow. We have so much available for you. So let me tell you the channels. These are the channels, okay? You might fit in one of these categories. The Flow Faith channel, same thing, faith-based, inspirational. You got some good news programming. This is the spot for you. All my churches, my pastors, my evangelists, my gospel artists, my Christian music artists, all you guys, any content you have, boom, there you go. Plus, again, that platinum plan is coming up as we head to the beginning of the new year. We have your own branded channel in the Flow. Make the investment in the platinum plan. And you can say, my church has its own TV channel. My church has its own audio channel. You can listen to our sermons all day. You can listen to our programs all day on our branded channel. So that's something that's coming up too. So that's separate from the Flow Faith. It's a whole channel of your own. But if you only are ready just for the Flow Faith, hey, come to the Flow Faith. There's nothing wrong with that. We got that going all day. Video on demand, Flow Faith, audio on demand, Flow Faith. We can stream from Flow Faith, okay? So we got that available. You want a pay-per-view separate thing? Let's say you got a conference coming up, you got a big event coming up, you're going to be somewhere special and you're going to broadcast to the world. You can do it here on the Flow. We can set up individual plans for any of those different scenarios. So we have a lot available for you. So the Flow Faith channel, I'm looking for my faith-based folks, okay? Come on through. The Flow Family channel, That's all family programming, anything that people could watch together with the family, or just stuff that people like to watch on a regular basis. Okay, so think about that. Maybe you're producing something that works for that. The Flow Free channel. I am an adjunct instructor for several colleges here in the Atlanta metro area where I teach public speaking communications course. One of the schools I teach at is SAE Atlanta. They are really worldwide, but the Atlanta campus is downtown Atlanta, and it's where students are learning and getting their degree in audio engineering. They're getting a degree in digital film. They're getting their degree in entertainment business, SAE.edu. Shout out for them. Just in case, you're thinking about your home making beats, come on, go get a degree and really learn how to really do it on the real equipment. So when you go out there to do it in the real world, you're absolutely ready. But these students are absolutely ready. So they're either artists, they're entertainers, they're filmmakers, they manage people because it's the entertainment business degree students, and then they graduate and they got stuff, So they used to tell me, I've been teaching there over 3 years, going on 4 years, and they would always say, Miss Stallworth, they knew I was in broadcasting, over 33 years now. Miss Stallworth, we need a place to show our stuff. You need to make a show for us to show our stuff. We got to show our stuff. I'm like, yeah, y'all do have a lot of great content. Maybe they can't get on the radio yet. Maybe they can't, do anything at the level they want to just yet, but they can still get somewhere. I'm like, I got to make a show for you guys. So not only did I make a show, I made a streaming platform for you. So one of the channels is called the Flow Free channel. It's for free and independent artists, okay? So if you're an independent artist and you have some music out there that you want to get out and you need a platform for it, you're on all the streaming apps and everything, but you just want one more place, right? So why not try something new? Get some new audiences on Roku, new audiences on Fire TV, new audiences on Apple TV. You got the iOS app, the Android app. Anywhere you go, you can be watching it on the flow. You got a video. We have Pony Baby, we got El Capone and Riot. She's got her video out there and she's got her audio. We have Sharice Jones. She's an independent artist. She just moved out to LA to do some further work, but she's got that Go-Go remix of Ella Mai's Boot Up. She's got the Go-Go of Lizzo's Like a Girl. She's got a lot. She got a whole CD out. She got a lot of projects and stuff out there. So we got Sharice Jones. She's out there for us. We have other artists that are coming on board that are ready to show you what they got. They want to show their stuff. So this is a place for you. We're in Atlanta. How many independent artists are in Atlanta? So many, right? And all around the country. So many, all around the world. So many people that want to showcase their stuff. Why not? You're making it. You need a place to show it. The Flow Free channel is for you. It's Flow Free audio, Flow Free video. So if you only have the music part, you don't have the visuals yet, you can get on the audio side. If you have the visuals and all of that, you can get on the video side. If you have both, you get on both. All right? That's the channel just for independent artists. The Flow Free channel. If you're represented, you could do that as well. If you have agents and labels and stuff, we welcome you as well. But for people who are just out there trying to promote themselves on their own, here we go. We got this for you. All right. There's the Flow Faith channel, the Flow Family channel. That's the Flow Free channel, free and independent artists and other artists. Okay. Then, of course, I said my students are studying digital film. So there's a Flow Films channel because, hey, they don't all make it to the festivals right away. Why not have a place to show your stuff, right? So it's just back to showing your stuff. Show your films on the Flow. Show your programs you created on the Flow. How many people are out there making something? There's so many people that are making content, especially in this pandemic. Made so much content. We put it on TikTok. We put it on IG. We put it on the Facebook. We put it on the Twitter. We put it wherever we can put it, on YouTube. Well, come put it here on a streaming platform. You reach some other people that maybe you haven't reached yet. So expand your brand a little bit. One of the assignments I have for the students is a build your brand, build your audience, expand your brand assignment, and where they pitch themselves to people or pitch you to come watch something that they do or come do something. Expand your brand. Don't just do just what you're doing. You could just do just what you're doing, but why not expand beyond just what little scope you have? You don't even know the capability that you have beyond that until you go ahead and try it. So go ahead and try it. We're here. We're available for you. And again, we have that launch special pricing to get your housing content platforms in the Flow. Easy for me to say. All right, so the Flow Faith, the Flow Family, the Flow Free channel for independent artists, the Flow Films channel for all my filmmakers, TV show producers, production companies, all of that. if you guys want your own channel, Brandon, you can get the platinum plan also. So let's say there's a production house, production company, a film studio here that wants just to only air your stuff here. Hey, you could just do that. So we have all of that available on Flow Films channel. Then yum. I know it's Sunday night. It's time to eat dinner. I'm ready to eat. The Flow Food channel. Hey, Chef Troy B, what's up? Hey, Rich in the Kitchen. Hey, what's going on to all of my chef favorite guys out there and favorite gals that are out there cooking. We got so much going on the food channel. All right. So Mr. Cake Me Happy's been on. We might get some more from him. We had Rich in the Kitchen with his chefs that he has on. We even have Christy Love who's on there. Christy Love was showing us how you can check it out on demand. Look for Christy Love on demand on the food channel. She's showing us how to make Louisiana style gumbo, and it looks good too, so I'm gonna have to try that. I have not been successful yet, but I'm watching her method. Yeah, it looks like it's something I can do, and so we might be getting some gumbo up in here pretty soon. These are my hopes and aspirations here for my New Orleans style gumbo. I want to get the authentic method and feel like she has it. So yeah, so Christy Loves, she's doing the cooking part. She's part of the Rich and Faith TV brand, okay? And she also is doing Christy Loves Who's Next for a Blessing. So she's on the Faith channel too. So if you want to see some teaching from Christy Love and just some good Christian conversation with her, she's on the Flow Faith channel. And it's called Who's Next for a Blessing. All right. So check out Christy Love. And she's also again on the food channel. So we got the Flow Food channel. Are you a chef? Do you have a restaurant? Do you have a food truck? Do you know, all kinds of stuff. What are you doing? All right. And by the way, if you have a food truck, or let's say you want a food truck, but you don't really know how to get a good food, you want a new food truck. Magnolia Builders at Magnolia Builders makes food trucks. Just friends of the flow, right? It's no advertisement plug, but I'm just letting you know they're out there doing it. That's Magnolia Barbecue and Seafood. They have a food truck, and I worked with them. We made a great ad, and they got out there and they ended up winning with their food truck. One of the best food trucks in Atlanta. And so now they're also making food trucks. They make food trucks for people who want to start a food truck. All right. They're not on the flow. They're just friends of the flow. And, you know, I don't mind promoting people that are out there doing great things. So if you want a food truck, look on IG at Magnolia Builders or Magnolia Barbecue and Seafood. I think it's their thing on IG. But you look for Magnolia and you look for them. They got a red, looks like a little caboose type of a red caboose food truck. But they make these magnificent, beautiful food trucks. And even if you're not ready to buy a food truck, or you're getting ready to buy a food truck, or you don't want to, you have an event coming up and you need the food truck, I think they rent the food trucks to you too. So there's a lot you can do for Flow Food folks, even if you're not on the flow. So I just try to give out good information when I can. So the Flow Food channel, I'm looking for all my chefs. Are you a cooking enthusiast? Are you out there cooking all the time since we're in the pandemic? You realize, hey, I'm really great at this. So, hey, I want to talk about it on YouTube, or I want to talk about it on IG. Why not talk about it on the flow? Right? You got a whole video on demand you can use. Show your recipes, show your wares, show your everything, you know. Chef Troy B, he's flipping it up. He's been with me since I started the Flow Television on Priest of Word. So he's been with me over a year now. And now he's got his own set of segments on the Flow streaming platform. So watch for Chef Troy B. I think it's Chef_Troy B. Check him out. All right, so that's the Flow Food. So let's recap. The Flow Faith, hey churches, pastors, Flow Family, all family programming, audio and video. Flow Free, independent artists, audio and video. Flow Films, audio and video. If you just want audio version of something that you've done, or some interviews you've done, or whatever it is, you know, what were we listening to back in the way back day? The radio for theater, right? So it's okay to do audio. There's nothing wrong with that. So give me films on audio, because we have to use our imagination sometimes, right? And that's what it used to be. People would sit around the radio at night, not looking at TV and doing this all day. Oh, I'm so sick of that, right? All right, so that's the Flow Film channel. Flow Food channel, yum yum. Flow Funny channel, I kind of mentioned it, you know, Monterell, Mark Alexander, and You're Joking, right? We got that. We also have comedian out of Philly, Derek Adger. This is funny, okay? Comedian Derek Adger. Check for his stuff on the Flow Funny channel and the video on demand. Also look for You're Joking Right. I think there's 3 episodes I got in there so far for You're Joking Right on the Flow Funny channel. So you got to do that. And if you're a comedian, are you funny? Are you a comedian? You need a new place for your stuff. You're on YouTube, you got your podcast, you got all your stuff. Bring it over here to the Flow Funny channel. It's just curated for comedy. All right? It's just for comedy. That's what the channel's for. Just for funny stuff. It doesn't have to just be a comedian, just anything funny. So it's audio and it's video. We used to listen to comedy records back in the day. I tell my age that way, but we would sit around listening to the record, right? Of someone who was a comedian telling the jokes. So it's okay to have comedy listening to. They got a whole thing on XM Sirius as a comedy channels, right? And you're listening to it. So it's okay to be listening to it, and then it's okay to show it as video. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. Plus, here's the thing. I know I was talking about Lamont Farrell. He's got a comedy showcase that he does pretty much monthly. And he gets comedians that are, well known. And they're in there and they're doing their thing locally here in the Atlanta area. But there's an opportunity there. Let's say you're doing local shows somewhere and you're a comedian or you manage comedians or whatever, and you want to do a pay-per-view special of your own. We got the pay-per-view capability for you right here at the Flow. All right. So let's say you can get a small audience here in Atlanta, or you can get a wider audience on a stream. You can live stream your thing, even if it's not a pay-per-view. You want to live stream something that you're doing, your event, your special, your comedy show, whatever it is you're doing, comedy set, we can live stream it. We can use it as a video on demand. You can use it as an audio on demand. You can put it in the Flow in a lot of ways. Again, we're the house for the content. And this part of our house, this room of the house, is the Flow Funny channel. So anything funny, we got you right there. Next, Flow woo woo fans, not hot flash fans, I'm of a certain age. Not that, but Flow fans like, yeah, that's my team fans, right? Sports people, sports podcasters, fitness gurus, exercise queens, right? Anybody who's out there doing anything fitness related, anything sports related, we're ready for you on the Flow Fans channel. Right now, we have a great set of podcasts coming in from Mancini Media, Mancini Sports, okay? So he's got a whole stable, it used to be the Stables Network, of podcasters that just talk sports from all around the country. He's got a brand new show starting in Philly. In fact, I'm going to be on, I think it's November 4th. Hey, Philly, I'm going to be on, I think it's WIP, I forget, on November 4th. I'll let you know for sure. Talking about the Flow platform there with Mark Mancini and the new show he's on there in Philly. But he's all around the country, okay? So he's got all of these podcasts for all of this sports stuff that's loaded in on the Flow Fans channel each and every week. He's got new stuff almost every day. Got programs every day. So we're like loading new stuff in for him. Also, I do a sports podcast. Yes, sports podcast. I'm not I'm no sports scholar, right? But I know how to watch sports and have some fun with it. So I'm not the only one on it. I kind of took a sabbatical from it because I had to start the Flow. But the sports podcast is called ATL Prime Sports. So right now we're working with TC, JJ, Mark Mancini, Wayne from Memphis. They get Dave Cohen on the regular, who's the voice of the Georgia State Panthers. He's on there. They get all kinds of guests from all over the place. I mean, lots of great sports folks on there. I've had Hugh Douglas on there before. We've had Lenny Randle. Anyone know who Lenny Randle is? He's the baseball player extraordinaire who blew the ball foul. You look up Lenny Randle, Randle. He went, and blew the ball across the foul line. So it went out of bounds. But he's a great guy. I'm going to get him on here one day so he can talk to you guys. But he's hilarious. He's got lots of great stories about baseball and players and things that go on and have occurred. And Lenny Randle's been on, ATL Prime Sports, Prime Time in the ATL was the original name of the show. But so we got that. But so many connected sports folks in there. I'm looking for a few more. We also have Tate's Take Sports, Deshaun Tate. He is the king of college basketball, okay? So if you want to know anything about college basketball, it's Deshaun Tate. When it is March Madness, He is your go-to guy, expert. But he's an expert all around. He knows about all sports, all seasons, and he's got his own podcast, and he's brought to the Flow. So I want to see you, if you're a sports podcaster, bring this podcast here to the Flow. We will have it on the audio on demand. We'll have it on the video on demand. You can do a live stream one day if you have a big special going on. A lot of our podcasters are broadcasting games and calling games and stuff. If you ever want to do those out there, I mean, there's so much. High school sports are huge. Come on, high school sports podcasters or folks who talk high school sports, I need you. Come on here in the Flow. There's room for you here. So we're looking for anything sports related. And again, all my fitness instructors, all my personal trainers, all you guys, you can do some training right here in the Flow, right? People could do a pay-per-view to watch your stuff, or you can just add some stuff just to expand your audience just a bit. So there's a lot of ways that you can utilize the platform. Again, it's the house. Don't hold your content right here in the Flow. All right, so let's recap. The Flow Face, the Flow Family Channel, the Flow Free Channel, the Flow Films Channel, the Flow Food Channel, the Flow Funny Channel, the Flow Fans Channel. We got 3 channels left. The Flow Free Play is for all of my video gamers. I know there's a lot of gamers out there, guys, gals, young, old, medium. And gaming is huge, okay? Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're on all the other gaming platforms, and you can be on the Flow, all right? So I got a whole channel. In fact, 2 channels, an audio channel and a video channel, just for the gamers, okay? So if you're a gamer streamer, you can stream your stuff here. If you are someone who just talks about video games, you can do that. If you do video game reviews, you can do that. If, whatever. If you're a creator of video games, you can do that. Sometimes there's fan versions of games. You can show that here. I mean, there's a lot that you can do for the gamers. So we got a couple games up there right now, and hopefully developing our own games here in the Flow. So, there's so much. I mean, that's about to just continue the explosive growth there in gaming. So we're going to be in on it here in the Flow. But there's the Flow Free Play channel for gamers. Okay, so that's for you. I mean, that's just for you. We're ready for you. You want to come on? I need you. Come on board. All my gamers. Yes. All right. So that was channel number 8. Channel number 9, the Flow Finds channel. The Flow Finds channel. It's kind of like a catch-all channel where you could shop. It could be infomercials, online video shopping, like a shopping channel. My first job of broadcasting many moons ago was at QVC, the cable shopping channel. I was a model, I worked backstage, I worked with guests, and that whole TV shopping thing, televised shopping has been part of me since the beginning of my broadcast career, right? So why wouldn't I have a shopping channel here to Flow? Because I would, right? So if you have products to sell, come through for the Flow Finds channel. We can show your products, advertise something that you're doing. It's just a place for you to do that. You have courses you're selling. I'm going to add some courses to the Flow Finds channel here pretty soon. Some online courses. Online courses are huge business. Do you have online courses? Are you thinking of creating a course? It's huge, okay? So we have a place on our platform for online course creators, okay? So if you're a coach, if you are a course creator, if you are someone who is a teacher, instructor, you like to help people, or you have something available, any kind of course, you could do it right here on the Flow Finds channel. So it's shopping, it's courses, it's advertisement, it's anything that people would like to find. So it's sort of like catch-all. Right now on the Flow Finds channel, we also have some of that as our 24-hour sample wheel. This you can sample the Flow. I say sample the Flow on theflowtelevision.com. Scroll down, you'll see a sample of a live stream there. A bunch of different shows. You get an idea of what we do here in the Flow on each channel. It's just all different ones on one channel there. That's on the Flow Finds channel. It has everything. The 10th channel is the Flow Opinion channel for opinion and commentary. All my thought leaders, all of my people with opinion shows, right? All of the people who have a podcast, they have something to say, whether people agree with it or don't agree with it. That's for you. Flow Opinion channel. Everyone's entitled to have their opinion. Everyone's entitled to have the commentary and the discussion. So if you're already doing a podcast, bring it to the Flow. Got a few things that are in the works for some really established podcasts to come through. So we're waiting for that. I'll announce that very soon. And, we're looking for you too. So Flow Opinions, the Flow Opinion and Commentary. We got the Astrology_12. They're coming through on the Flow Opinion channel very soon. We have some other things lining up here pretty soon, so I'm going to let you know about those. Can't unwrap them just yet, but it's coming. Okay, so, I mean, you have a lot to say if it's a political thing, if it's, a religious thing, if it's, just some kind of a theory that you have, or, whatever it is. People need a place to get their ideas out there. This is a good place for it. It's the Flow Opinions channel. Play all the words. Opinion, Flow Opinion. It's the Opinion and Commentary channel on the Flow. Got some really great names coming up for you here very soon. Very soon. You shall see. So I'll probably announce them hopefully next week. All right. So that's the caps of the channels. The Flow Faith channel, audio or video. All my churches, all my pastors, all my evangelists, all my gospel artists, all my Christian artists, all my anybody faith-related inspirational content. We need you there on the Flow Faith channel. We're looking for you on the Flow Family channel. We're going to add your content there for family-oriented programming. The Flow Free channel for all my free and independent artists. The Flow Films channel for all my independent filmmakers, program producers, production houses. You guys are creating shows and content. You're shopping for them in a place until you find a place to get somebody to get them from you. Produce them yourself here in the Flow. Let them come in the Flow. And then you have a legitimate place to say, well, right now they're on the Flow. And then, someone buys you over there at Netflix or over at whomever. But you got to have it somewhere, right? So why don't you house it right here, all right? We got launch special pricing available. It's very reasonable for now. It's going to be through launch specials through the end of the year. So for October, we're going to be heading into November, heading into December, and then the regular pricing goes back into play. So catch the launch special pricing. I can't do it today, but be having it in your mind, thinking, okay, let me plan ahead. I got till December 31st for the launch special. Hopefully I'll get it going before Thanksgiving, right? Or if you have something for the Flow Fund, you get it done before Black Friday, right? Or, anything like that, before the holidays, before Thanksgiving, before Christmas, before whatever you celebrate at the end of the year, right? So you want to get in before 12/31 to get that launch special pricing, get some major savings, okay? And you have coupon codes to give you extra bonus, unlock extra savings for you here in the Flow. So we got what you need. We got what you're gonna use. You're gonna build your growth into 2022. It is time to go ahead and think of something different, okay? We're gonna take some quantum leaps. Let's call it out. All right? Quantum leaps. The platform is here. It is available and it is ready. Okay, you contact me today. We could literally get your stuff on there tonight or tomorrow. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So we could get stuff on there quickly, or if you need to plan ahead and figure out how to do it, we can do that. And again, the new Platinum Plan. That's where you make an investment to get your own 24-hour, 7-day-a-week live stream channel on the Flow. It doesn't mean you have to be live 24 hours a day. You just program in, let's say you have a bunch of programs, maybe your church, you got a bunch of sermons, you just had a conference, and you got some Bible studies, you got some youth programs, and you had an anniversary thing, you had a big event, and all of those things line up. You have your midday moments or whatever you have, right? And all of those things will line up in your 24-hour day. It can be different stuff every day. It can be the same stuff every day. It just be programmed in 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Your brand on your own channel. That's going to be our new Platinum program available coming up beginning of the new year. So start to rolling it out, starting to get some feelers in. Folks who are interested, start contacting us, info@theflowtelevision.com, info@theflowtelevision.com, or you can go on the website, theflowtelevision.com, theflowtelevision.com. It's streaming across the bottom of your screen, info@theflowtelevision.com. So it could be a really great thing. Let's say you're trying to do something different for your church. You're trying to do something different for your business, something different for your podcast, different for your production house, different for whatever it is that you do, your radio show, different for something else, okay? We have the capabilities, okay? So again, there's video on demand. There's audio on demand. We have scheduled time slots on one of the live stream channels. We have video live stream channels. We have audio live stream channels. We can do pay-per-view live stream channels, everything behind a paywall, and people will pay you to see your content, okay? So we have that available. Again, the Platinum program, that plan is coming up where we offer you your own branded channel right here on the Flow streaming platform. We just house it. It's your stuff. We have nothing to do with it. We're housing it, okay? So that's your channel with your programming, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week streaming. Make the investment in the Platinum plan. More details coming up on that real soon. Again, I just want to say another big fat whoop, whoop, whoop. Welcome to Sean Garvey. He's joining the Flow. He is going to be coming in on the Flow with, he's the founder, owner of Podcast FM and Reach One Communications LLC. And he's got Beat Break Radio. He's got a bunch of stuff going on. And he's a hard-working businessman. I always see him at the radio station when we were there. I've been working from home lately, thank God. But, whenever we go back, I'll be seeing him at the radio station. And he's always, on that mogul thing. He says, Sean, we got to mogulize. Not mobilize. It's time to mogulize, okay? So let's go ahead and go beyond where we've been. We got to think some new things. We got to do some new things. That's why I created this platform, to not help me, to help you, right? So if you want to do something different, you're already done all of the social media platforms, do something new. Make the investment and join the flow, okay? So we're here for you. It's available. It's a strong platform. I promise you, it is the same as every big platform that you have. We're just brand new. That's the only difference. If you get in here on the ground floor, you get that ground floor pricing with the launch specials. After that, we get back to regular pricing. Download the app. That's the other thing. Maybe you're not a content creator. You just want to watch some new stuff. Download the app. The app is free to download. So download the app. We're on your Roku. We are on your Fire TV. We are on your Apple TV. If you're an iOS holder for a mobile device, we have an iOS mobile app. If you are an Android, we have an Android mobile app. It's called The Flow or The Flow app, okay? So look for us in your stores, or your app store, your Play Store, or whatever it is, on your Fire Stick, on your Roku app selector, and look for that. It's going to be The Flow. It's that purple and magenta coloration, hence, that's what we're doing here, okay? Okay, so listen, I'm going to shut it on down. But I wanted to introduce the Platinum plan. I want you to start thinking about it, okay? It may not be time for you yet, but it's going to be time for you to do something new. Okay? You've been doing the same thing. Why are we doing the same thing? Do something new, different, be out there, have your own branded channel. That's what we're going to be talking about in 2022. So I want you to get started as we head to 2022. Maybe if you're a church, maybe you will start your own branded channel before 2022. So your New Year's Eve specials and your services will stream live across the globe, okay? On the Flow platform. That's the capability that we have. That is what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about video on demand, audio, but we're big, okay? It's big, all right? So it is big. I promise you, you would not be disappointed if you get your own branded channel on the Flow. You can stream stuff all over the world, and people can just come to one place and be like, okay, I'm on the Flow. I've got analytics out the woo, right? Analytics, data analytics. I can know how many people watched your video, at what time, from what part of the country, what part of the world. I can tell you all of that. So if you're wondering, well, I have some data about who's watching. Yeah, I have all of that. I mean, this platform is so powerful. God's been so good to let me be the one to do it. So I'm the founder, CEO, along with God, of the Flow Streaming Network, the Flow Television Network, the Flow platform, the house for your content. This is a streaming platform that's strictly for content creators. This is a gift for you. So anyway, listen, I talked long enough. I'm hungry. I want some dinner. I will see you guys next week with the Flow and the Flow. Welcome again, Sean Garvey, Beat Break Radio, Reach One Communications, whoop, whoop, Podcast One. Look for him in the Flow this week. Download the app. Follow us on social media and get in the flow. We're waiting for you. We'll see you guys soon. It's Stephanie Stallworth, ATL Traffic Lady. Love you guys. God loves you best.